Good evening and welcome to Mighty Ox Trading. Wednesday evening of just a couple days before Christmas and all through the charts. Not a lot of volume tonight. This might be a waste, although we had a little, some decent movement here. But we'll see if we get any activity. How's everyone doing tonight? We had an interesting day today. We look back at NQ. As you can see, NQ's been kind of sideways since open, but if we look back at NQ, it looked like we were having another big sell-off day. This stupid line would move. Thank you. Because, we came down. It wasn't a huge sell-off from the open, but, we came all the way back down to 15,881. And then we started heading up, and we ended up with a 300-point move upwards. So, big move up. It pulled back a bunch and then finished the day pretty well up. Hey, Pixel Pleaser. Hey, Walt. How you both doing tonight? I'm doing good. Not sure how much we're gonna see tonight, but I'm here, and I'm here tomorrow morning yet. Then we have the Christmas holiday. How'd your trading go today, guys? You see a buy signal here on NQ. See what kind of volume we have. Hold on. Only saying like 39 a candle. Not sure what kind of volume we're seeing on MNQ. Let's look. Huh? Won't stay there. Actually seeing more volume on MNQ than we are on NQ. I guess that makes sense. People take more than one contract. Aw, man, I'm sorry, Pixel Pleaser. I hit reset today on my valve, so I'm starting off fresh. This morning I hit a $660 winner on NQ, 34 points. I was real happy. And then I looked and seen that the chart was on the sim account instead of the gauntlet account. I tried 2 trades after that didn't work out and ended up resetting. So we're starting fresh. And we're going to take this trade right here. There we go. So what are you going to do, Pixel Pleaser? Are you going to reset? Are you going to wait? What's your plan? Gold sending me a signal, so let's check that out. We have this open trade with 2 MNQ contracts. Wrong parameters. There's no way I went a 30 by 20 right now, but that's okay. Wrong chart. Gold, I'm not sure what it was showing me there. It's okay. Ouch. That really hurts. It really hurts when it's not a P&L mistake. Ouch. Well, I'll do my little soft sell here and remind everybody that Earn a Trade does a 50% off all current, all the mini gauntlet evaluations. Sale runs through the end of the month. So that would make the 25K probably cheaper than a reset. Let's see if this NQ bounces off the SMA line. Seems like it wants to uptrend. I'll give it a little bit of room. I'm not going to give it that much room, but we'll move it up here just below the Bollinger Bands. See, we're at 179. I moved the stop up. I'm going to move the stop up to 169, so that's a 10-point stop. Hi, Medics team. Wait, did somebody call for a medic? Oh, sorry. How you doing tonight? Don't think I've seen you before. Gold sending a signal here. Short, but it's been in a range. Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Are you a long-time trader, newer trader, brand new trader? Tell me about you. You got to buy the data separately. It's $4 a month. Oh, welcome to futures. Totally new to trading, or just new to futures? Good. So sim trading, I assume. Hello, trade golf. Yeah, definitely guard that and don't blow it after you got to your profit target. Yeah, stuff happens, Pixel Pleaser. Look at the positive, Pixel Pleaser. You've proved to yourself you can do it. That take that confidence that you've got to your profit target and you were able to get there, and then build on that. You know you can do it again. Cool. Cool, medics. So, um, are you sim trading now? Or are you? How did you find? How did you get interested in futures, or did you just happen to wander in here and have no idea that I was trading futures? Getting a bunch of signals here. Gold giving us a buy. Nasdaq still kind of being blah for me. Excellent job, Golf. There's been a lot of good big moves to make some money lately. There's a buy signal on gold. Short signal on the Russell. Looks like NQ might want to try heading down. Let's see. I think I need to be more picky about buy signals after a downtrend. I seem to get more failures at that point in time. Oh, you're gonna. Have you checked out? Have you seen Canadian Futures Trader channel? He loves the treasuries. Wait, ZB. Wait, yeah, ZB is. Yeah, he loves trading the treasuries. Now he prefers the UltraBond UB, but he has a couple videos he's been posting about trading the treasuries. I trade UltraBond occasionally. So it looks like Nasdaq is trying to curl down here now. So over the large scheme of things, I'm going to let the trade play out, but maybe this was the start of a downtrend. This is the pullback, and it's going to continue down. We shall see. At most, I'm going to, if I stop out on this trade, I'll lose $40. That's right? 10 points, yeah, 40. Oh, awesome. Yeah, he's a good guy, very good guy. We talk a lot on the Earn a Trade Discord. About a minute and a half to the top of the hour. We'll see what that brings. We usually see some increased volatility with the Asia markets opening. One of them. I still need to look it up. Oh, Walt, you said you had a nasty red day yesterday. Are you still in your? I remember I thought you said you were close to your drawdown, I believe, on Top Step. You still in? You still okay there? 45 seconds till top of the hour. See what kind of volatility we get. See gold heading down here. I'm staying in this trade that I'm in, but I'm not gonna enter anything until we see what the top of the hour does. I'm thinking we're definitely seeing less volume tonight. I mean, copper up here in the upper right hand side doesn't usually have this many dash candles that are just flat lines. Big boost there. Well, I mean, it was only 5 ticks. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a boost on the Nasdaq though. Gonna stop me out here in a minute, or not? No, maybe not. Okay, we stopped out on that micro NASDAQ trade. 0 for 1 on the night. I believe you can bring that back, Walt. It's just going to take some patience. A lot of patience. Trading with one micro is just, it's the right way to do it at times, but it can get on your nerves. So the better idea here with that trade is that I should have reversed here on this short signal, because this has gone down like 8 points now. Uh, uh that's a good question. Um, I'm not sure. It's however CME counts trading days. So trade golf. I'm not sure. Have to look to see how CME counts the days. With earn to trade, at least they go by whatever CME says is a trading day. And like normally for a holiday, they'll lump 2 days together. But with them closing Friday, I'm not sure how that works this week. You're welcome, golf. I do what I can. Pixel Pleaser, Walt, all y'all that are struggling a bit, we're going to get this and we're going to get it together and we're going to figure it out and we're going to become successful. So don't let these bumps get you down. It's going to happen. As I watch this continue to go down on NASDAQ. Oh, copper's heading down south very quick. Hardly any volume on the Treasury. I wish I would have gotten into the short on copper. Gold giving us a buy signal. I have a feeling tonight's gonna be one of those nights you just gotta go for quick profits and not look for a big score. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of follow through. Russell made a nice move down. S&P made a nice move down. Well, it's a point or two. Crude sideways after coming down earlier. And then we can pretty much rule out a natural gas tonight. It's not going to have volume, I don't think. Basically, I'm probably just going to be watching NASDAQ, gold, crude, and the S&P tonight. I don't think anything else is going to have much volume. Could be wrong. MedX, I'm sorry, I just saw your question. How long have you been sim trading? This gold signal looking like it would have been nice. And I always had to say when the SMA is kind of sideways, but this will be an excellent entry. First missed opportunity of the night. If you're still here, MedX, first of all, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just watching the charts, watching the chat. Sometimes I miss things. Um, my advice always is, first of all, make sure you're sim trading first and showing that you've figured out a strategy that's working for you, that you're consistent on, and then you go and pick out the evaluation you want to do. So say it's like the 50K on a trade. Sim trade that. Follow the exact rules of that. The profit target, the drawdown, and the rules of when you're allowed to trade, how many contracts you're allowed to trade. Follow that perfectly and prove to yourself in a sim environment that you can reach that profit goal without breaking any rules. Once you do that at least once, so you give yourself the confidence that you can do it and you show yourself you can do it, that's when you should go for an evaluation. Gold immediately pulling back. Of course, those of you here from YouTube, let me bug you to hit that like button, thumbs up, whatever it is, for the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. Numbers continue to slowly grind up on the subscriptions, so I appreciate that. Gold's pulled back to its SMA line. Big move up, big move right back down. NASDAQ has rebounded to its SMA line. Not a lot going on right now. Crude. Oh, so Crude made that kind of a weird move there a couple minutes after. 13 ticks down, recovering now. Short signal back here on gold. I hate these. I hate it when, I mean, you can see here gold's giving us now 5 signals in 19 minutes. Buy, I mean, short, long, short, long, short. The only one that would have actually worked was this one. Big move here up on copper. 8 ticks up to the SMA. Well, copper's giving me a buy signal, but I don't know. Everything's still downtrending. The band's the SMA. And I'm just not sure the volume's there for big moves on copper. I mean, even this big candle up here only had 34 volume. Before that, we were in single digits. So, not sure copper's much to look at tonight. Me and copper have been fighting. Now, gold, it looks like again it might want to go down and sell. But yeah, me and copper, in the month of December, I've taken 10 trades on copper and I lost all 10. Which is hard to do, really, when you think about it. So, maybe that's an accomplishment in itself. But for now, I'm just staying away from copper, especially in the lighter volume. Big move up here on natural gas by 11 ticks. That was out of the blue as well. And not a lot of volume, only 21. The other problem is when there's not a lot of volume, some one person come in, market order in, 10, 15, 20 contracts, and cause the asset to jump, like we're seeing some of these candles jump. And Q riding its SMA. ES doing the same. And ES is even giving us dashes. Only 25 on that candle. It's probably going to be a pretty boring night tonight. We'll see. Gonna look to scalp a little bit here and there. Copper came up. It's right above the S. Right at it. Yeah, I'm doing good. Usually I talk like that in the morning when I'm not caffeinated yet. Riding the SMA line above it, and now another buy signal here above. Looks like it might want to go up. Again, I'm not sure about the volume. Pump up the volume. I could have already gotten 3 ticks. It's probably going to go without me, but we'll see what happens. Gold's coming down and now curling back up. Y'all got quiet too. Crude with a buy signal. So you see it came down to this 13 tick candle down. It's come all the way back up to where that candle started. It actually, I mean, it had some very weird price action there at the top of the hour. You see 4 straight wicks up huge and sell back down. We were on a downtrend, then consolidation, and then this weird stuff. Coming back up, kind of want to see it before I want to get in. Kind of want to see it get above these big wicks. So 73.03. We're at 72.98. I can't prove I'm a funded trader because I'm not a funded trader. I've never said I was a funded trader. I can introduce you to some funded traders, but I'm not a funded trader. And hello to you too. I am still working to become funded. One day I will be funded. I am trading the Gauntlet account. I'm trading my evaluation account. That said, the day I become funded, well, actually, what I'm really hoping is that like I get to like within, $100 or $200 of becoming funded, and then I'm gonna have a huge, live stream party in what I hope to be the day I become funded, hit my funding goal, the goal to become funded. So everyone will know once that happens. Thank you. Hello, JT. How are you this evening? 1 second. All right, back. GT actually reset today, so I'm starting afresh. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I got real near my drawdown. Real near my drawdown. So I kind of did I did a little bit of a yellow. I did in NQ on a trade, nailed a 34-point winner on NQ, $660 or $680. And I thought, well, yeah, that gives me some space. And then I looked and realized that I had done it on my sim account instead of my Gauntlet account. So then I ended up doing two more trades that were more kind of YOLO and lost both and just did the reset. So Crude did give us a decent buy signal here that I did not take. I shouldn't say decent. That's right. There's a reason I didn't take it. That's right. I want to see it get above these wicks back. Excuse me, back here. The Russell's giving us a buy. I want to see those. Honestly, I'm not real. I'll watch the Russell because it can sometimes give me indications beforehand. But the volume on the Russell tonight isn't that great, so I'm gonna mainly stick to the higher volume assets because I don't think volume's gonna be huge tonight at all. It's okay though, JT. I will get there, and it will happen. I really believe it's one of those things that once I turn the corner, it's gonna be like just obviously not easy. I'm not gonna say easy, but there's just gonna be a point in time where something clicks and it's just going to be easier. Up. So who's ever tuning in decided to hit the thumbs down button, thank you. If you want to tell me what you don't like, um, I'd love to hear it. But I won't take it personally either way. Yeah, I that's blowing a funded account. I'm gonna be so nervous that once I do get funded and then trying to build up again. I know it wasn't UJT. I'm thinking it was that the guy that came in and asked me to prove him a funded trader just a bit ago and didn't like my answers. But I can't say that. He seemed all right after that. He might even still be listening, and I apologize if I'm accusing you without knowing anything. That was wrong with me in a way, but I don't really care. It's honestly, I don't take it personally. But what I do like with Earn to Trade is that once you've become funded, you can do the live sim for the first $5,000, which continues the end of day drawdown versus the constantly trailing drawdown. So I can build up that cushion before moving over to the actual live, move the profits over the actual live, and never have to worry about that constant drawdown unless I do horribly enough to lose a couple $1,000. For now, we are just kind of, I don't know, NASDAQ's back above its SMA line. You see the SMA line started curling up. Gold just giving us a buy signal, but once we get back above that recent high there, which was 86, oh, I'm sorry, 18062. Oh, excellent job. Yeah, I mean I've done it before. I mean there's like been a couple of times where I've accidentally traded in a sim account that it saved me, from a loss. This time it took away from me, so it happens. Nasdaq kind of getting some momentum here. Um, Nasdaq chart pulling back. Let's see. Then in the third band, so I'm careful. This buy signal over here on copper would have ended up being good. Well, pretty good so far. There's the pullback I expected on the Nasdaq. Bounce off that third band. Let's see if it's just enough pullback to give it some breathing room. New candle in 5 seconds. Okay, we're filled on 2 micro Nasdaqs again. I'm supposed to be trading 5, but I'm going a little low because of not sure. And again, I didn't put the right parameter in. I need to do that. NQ 1510. Actually, that's even the one I want. I thought I had an MNQ in here. Yeah, I do. 2010. That's better. Move the stop loss up to, what did I get in at? 75. So move it up to 65, which is right here at the EMA line. So that works. Gold, right at that top level now that I said I want to see it get above 18062. Hit 18062 and bounce down. Oh, awesome. Yeah, CFT told me that he gets a lot of traffic from Morocco. So have a good evening. And if you're trading tomorrow or later today, whatever that is for you, I'll be back online tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern time, so 2 hours before the bell. If you want to join us again, thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it very, very much. Crude, Nasdaq pullback. Sounds like a dance. Do the Nasdaq pullback. Crude bouncing down to the SMA line. NQ's really not being my friend so far. Oh, there we go, maybe. Hanging right around this area. And now the pullback. ES pulling back. Copper pulling back. Now we're all seeing red. Gold pulling back. It's everything in unison. ES, Russell, crude, natural gas, NASDAQ, copper, gold, and even the UltraBond. Everything's red all of a sudden. Some sort of news hit. Do we break going to World War III or something? NQ at the SMA line bouncing a bit. Let's see if it bounces above or breaks below. Looking like it's going to continue to head down. Let's see. It's below, slightly below that SMA. And heading further south. Yep. Okay, so I don't think I'll take any more longs tonight on NASDAQ if this stops me out. It doesn't seem like it wants to go long. It's not. It hasn't even given me enough, enough profit to even scalp. It's been a couple of ticks here and there, and that's it. Russell also has SMA. The ES, very tight bands. Seems a bit more sideways than what NASDAQ's been. NASDAQ's been a little bit more up and downish, but mostly sideways when you look at it from a long perspective. 1 point away from my stop. Now my stop is just a hair below that EMA line. So if it bounces exactly off the EMA, it'll save me, but I have a feeling I'll be stopped out. Or maybe not. Hey, it's a nice bounce. Well, it was a nice move back up. So it did bounce right now. It bounced perfectly off that EMA line. It's pretty incredible. Low hits 116, 166.50 And my stop is at 161.65.75. So it came within 3 ticks of my stop. My question is it going to go all the way back up or come back down? Should I take this as a gift and get out now for the $18 loss? Or should I continue to see if it's going to go up? I guess I'll continue to see if it's going to go up. Hmm. Indecision right now. It's kind of riding its SMA up and down. Everything's kind of sideways-ish right now. Not seeing many signals being sent. So we're gonna hope that it decides it wants to go up. Now we're back, heading back south. See if it bounces off that SMA line again. I have my doubts if it hit, but we shall see. We shall see. All I want for Christmas is a few NASDAQ ticks. Crude. What's Crude doing? Ooh, that's an interesting move on Crude. The Crude's our party animal tonight. Down, up, still up. Well, that was a popped up 13 points, came all the way back, and then dropped down. It's from that high from 27 all the way down to 97. So the less than 3 minutes, it just went down 30 ticks. Whatever caused that. Boom, 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 boom. Natural gas obviously isn't doing anything. Yep, NQ coming back down. See if it bounces again off that SMA line, I mean EMA line. Gold, this looks good. It's showing like two red candles here in this whole row here, like 15, but it's only going up like 4 ticks. And now it's going up a little more. Okay, right down to the SMA. Let's see if it bounces or if it stops me out. It's definitely toying with me. What do you guys think? Does this eventually stop me out, or do I get back up to at least break even? Boom, 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 boom. 131. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go long again this evening, no matter what happens here, because both times I've tried, so far it has not worked out. Not even for like a 5 point scalp. You can see here, this chart over the air. You know, this short signal would have pulled back, but would have worked. Same here, pull back, or this, you know, these would have worked for a few points, but so far these buy signals are sucking. Pardon my French. It's gonna try and bounce off that SMA line, EMA line again. Nope, there we go. Stopped out. Big move down there. So that was ended up being a 6 point candle, well, 5 3/4 point candle. So I mean it's not like a huge move, but yeah. Again, if I just reversed when the short signal's fired, I could have got right now. I mean about 5 points, though that would have frustrated me too doing that. We'll see where it heads. In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have scheduled a stream for tonight because it doesn't look like there's much happening. So I'll have to remember for next year. Thinking the same thing. I am golf that there's just not enough happening volume-wise tonight to get anything decent. Let's look at last night. I didn't trade much last night. Let's see what last night was like. Obviously, most of the action happened during the day today. Let's see here. One thing bad about a minute chart, takes forever to go backwards. So this was last night, around at the same time. And we had a nice big move down last night here. Sideways, and then another nice big move down. So last night was moving better than tonight was, because you can see this was a decent move up, decent move down, sideways, decent move down, half decent move up. A big candle down, and now right back to almost where it was, although we do have a downtrending SMA line now. But it just jumped right over it. I'm almost wondering if I should just switch over to Sim and just trade Sim for now. You know, play with and test some things for the entertainment of the stream. Always frustrates me though when I do that and then I get hit like a couple huge trades. But you can see we're ranging in almost everything. Only real big mover so far has been Crude. Big move down, consolidated. Did this weird thing here. Came down, big move up. Pretty much gave it all back. Bounced. I mean, those are some wild moves on Crude. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. And we do have the 9 o'clock hour coming up. And I believe, gotta look. Yes, trying to give a buy signal, but I'm not buying it. Okay. So Japan comes online at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hong Kong comes on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Shanghai is 9:30. South Korea is 8 p.m. Huh, so I wonder why volume pops at 9. We don't see much excitement. We might make this a short night tonight. Just come back tomorrow morning. As gold, it's up about 8 ticks since got that signal. That's a grind upwards. Copper hanging around the SMA line. We're just watching the charts right now. Not much more to do. Copper sending us a buy signal there. Copper has been giving us a few ticks on each one of these signals. I could try and scalp a couple ticks. I have trouble with scalping though. It goes up like 4 ticks. I'm like, well, it's gonna go up more. I'm gonna get out too early. Yeah, I don't. I mean, unless well, there's gold. Gold's there popping up. Big candle up there. Well, relatively big. 7 ticks. But yeah, unless the top of the hour brings in some volume, I'm not seeing much happening tonight. Though gold and copper is here laughing at me. which I find very rude. Boom. I actually, that's interesting because I actually, it was, I don't know, probably about a month or so ago, had noticed that gold seemed to make a move at that same time in the evening. So, well, let's look at that. Um, let's switch over to a 5 minute chart. Since we got nothing going on, be easier to look at a 5 minute chart. So this was yesterday. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's 8 to, no, that's 6 to 8 my time. Hold on. Last night that would not have worked. Oh wait, let's look at 8 to 10. Hold on. AM, which was here. So no, it's 8. Wait, 8 to 10. So 7 to 9. Here. No, that wouldn't have worked today either. My mouse is dying. Let's see. Day before. Too far back. 7 to 9 my time. Short. Oh yeah, short goal. Okay, yeah, short. That would have worked. Long from here. Let's see. From 6 to 8. That wouldn't have worked there. Been kind of sideways. Go back another day. Too far back again. I'm used to a 1 minute chart. Short from 7 to 9. That would have worked. Choppy, but would have worked. And 8 to, sorry, 6 to 8. It's kind of sideways. I'll have to do some analysis on now that go back on it and really check it out for the past few weeks and see how it goes. I'll come back with some statistics by next week. Pardon me 1 second. I'm going to change my mouse batteries. weird things that happen certain times every day on certain assets. Like there's a time every, I want to say late morning or early afternoon for 1 minute, copper's volume jumps. Let me see if I can find that after I replace these batteries. Um, I haven't actually looked at it lately, so let me see if it's still doing that. Let's see, yeah, here. Like right before noon my time, so right before 1 o'clock Eastern. All of a sudden you see this volume jump. Now today it really didn't do much. But it's this weird volume jump every day at that same time. If we go back further, see again here, 1 minute before, you see how that volume is more than any other volume like for most of the day. I am not sure what happens there or why that happens, but there's that huge volume spike and you got to watch it because it can reverse where, you know, you can see here, this was in a nice, really nice uptrend, but for that 2 minutes, it pulled back. Not a lot there, but still, it's the only real red on this uptrend. So it's just weird because it's like I said, it's like more volume than any other candle the entire day, except for one back here. So I don't know what exactly happens at that same time every day. Right there, look, it's just weird. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the contract or it's just like one firm decides to algo trade it that 1 minute each day. But every day right before noon my time. Meanwhile, gold continues to grind up. So this would have been the trade of the night. For me, I mean, it's gone up for 3 points so far. That would have been the trade of the night. But it's always easy to find the trade of the night, you know, looking back. That said, you know, if you see here, here's this gold tonight. This buy signal would have worked for, oh wait, what's NQ telling us? Short signal on NQ. Do I want to take it? No, I want it to get below 63. That's 66 now. Let's see. Got down to 62. So we want to see it get below that level first. Real quickly, if you look at this gold, you know, this would have worked for a point. This one really wouldn't have been a few, well, about, could have got a half a point scalp, could have got a half a point scalp. This one would have worked for about a point and a half. So every buy signal would have given us a scalp opportunity so far. There's been 5 of them this evening. Thank you. Okay, giving us that short signal once again. Again, still at 166. We can see here just like with gold with the buys, every NQ, this one really wanted to work, but this one did. This one, it gave us at least 5 points, more than 5 points. So it's had a good reputation so far tonight of giving at least 5 points. But I really do kind of want to see it get below, 162. Crude, Crude and UltraBond. I'm ignoring UltraBond. So you see that Nasdaq did bounce back up off of the bands. Crude's coming down, bouncing on its bands. NQ back up with a buy signal that quick. 7 point candle, 6 point candle here. I'm not falling for it again, folks. Not falling for it again. It's almost back up to the level it topped out at earlier, about 40 minutes ago on NASDAQ, pulling back. Gold's pulling back to its SMA line. Not an exciting night. Oop, no. NQ going. Nice little 3-bar play there. Maybe this is the move. Or maybe not. I'm going to be really upset if this is what starts like 100 points move up all of a sudden. But it's showing some strength here. High of the session, it's still well below the high of the session, which is shortly after the open. High of this session is 195. So it's not. I mean, it's not far off. It's at 177, so 18 points. Since it's buy signal though, it's only going up 5 points. Okay, I mean, having a nice 5 point scalp, but it's weird because when you're looking at these candles, they look bigger than what they are. Sometimes a candle like this, it's I don't know, just can be deceiving. But we're continuing to move up. Now the pullback. Checking daily chart. You can see this bounced here. We've had this green day yesterday. I mean, yesterday ended up being up 358 points. No, I'm sorry, 2 days ago, 358. Yesterday, 189. Now we're down 6 points so far today. But it came down. Now it seems like it's bouncing. There's still a downtrending SMA line on the daily chart. But it's been 6 trading days since we've been at this level. There we go, and the pullback. So that was a 3 point pullback, which is minuscule for normal NQ. Kind of stair stepping backwards a little bit. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to make tonight exciting or interesting or less boring. I mean, I could go to Sim and like place an order for like 100 contracts. Wouldn't that be fun? Boom, boom. And keep trying to curl back up, maybe. Gold kind of sideways, so they can come back below its SMA line. Might be trying to head back downwards some. There's the short signal on gold. It's interesting to see whether or not that can come back down and how much it'll get back. I don't know about that short signal, guys. Shorts haven't been going too far on gold tonight. Right, sitting right on a band. My buy and sell signals? Well, it's the super trend, but it's see this line. This is the ATR line, and when it crosses that line, that's when the signal fires. So you see here, this crossed here, so that's when the short signal fired. Here, this is when it crossed here, going up. That's when the buy signal fired, and you can adjust that in the super trend by the period or the multiplier. I use a multiplier of 2.2, but if you see, like, if I change it to like 1.2, then that super trend line moves closer to the price action, and you end up getting more signals. Not a lot. I mean, like, like here it sent this short signal here, buy, and then another short, and so I like 2.2. You can set it for whatever you want. That's obviously sends more signals. Its default is 3. So that, sends later signals. A lot of people like to use the ATR line as their stop loss. So if I had gotten in here, then my stop would have been here. Or actually, if I gotten in here, I would have placed my stop here at 18.054. And they'll use that as a trailing stop, like getting in here and just letting it trail. Yeah. I like it. I mean, obviously it's not perfect. There's no perfect indicator, but I like it. Obviously I should have followed it here. I shouldn't say obviously. It's only going down 2 ticks. Looks like more than that, but yeah. Super trend. Now, an interesting strategy I've seen on YouTube, a couple YouTube videos, people use 3 different super trends with 3 different settings. I forget what this. I'll have to look again what the settings are, and they'll only enter when all 3 are the same, have the same color. What was that I just knocked down? Kappa. Nasdaq back to the SMA. Copper giving us a short signal. And Q short signal with a 3-point candle down. Obviously ES sending the short signal as well. I don't know. Maybe I should stick to like 1 micro tonight. Do want to thank everyone for joining me this evening. Slow evening, but it's nice to have viewers. Please feel free to say hello in the chat, ask questions, make statements. A lot easier on a slower night when you can chat. Wonder if next week's gonna be slow too. I imagine Sunday night session will be dead. That was interesting. Oh yeah. Agriculture, not exciting either. So what plans do y'all have for Christmas? Anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, just a dinner, so on and so forth. ES, toying with a buy signal. Gold's gone down a whole 5 ticks since that short signal. I mean, that would be nice. At this point, like 2 ticks would be nice. Nasdaq came up here with this nice, decent 7 point move up, pull back, coming back up to this level. Is it double topping? Excuse me, or is it gonna head north to that session high we talked about, which was what, 95? Have a good night, golf, and if you're not on in the morning, then I wish you a very happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. See you back next week if you're not here tomorrow. Nasdaq is trying to push up here, up to 182. Let's see. Copper sent us a short signal. So far it's only gone 2 ticks. So this might be my most boring stream of the year. Yeah, see this moving out. Oh, let's check crude, see if crude's doing it. Crude's above its SMA line. But Nasdaq seems like it wants to head upwards. Or I swear, it just sees me grab a chart and it comes back. So we're gonna go to 1 micro and maybe enter if it goes back up. Okay, so Nasdaq pulled back. So we'll wait to see what that does. Natural gas signal, but we're not gonna do that. Crude oil, big move up there. Let's take a look back here. This buy signal worked. That one worked weirdly, but it worked. This one didn't. We are seeing a series of higher lows, although we're not really seeing much in the higher highs here. See if I have a micro chart for crude. I do have a micro chart for crude. Let's see what type of not bad. So we're gonna get really wild here, folks. Really, really wild. And we're going to go in with 2 micros on crude oil. We're filled. I don't know about buying regular size contracts tonight with the lack of movement, lack of volume. So we're gonna go with 2 micros. It's not gonna be anything to write home about. Looking for 15 ticks maybe, and with a 10 tick stop. The 10 tick stop's actually below the Bollinger Band, so it's probably even too wide of a stop, too wide of a profit target. We'll play it by ear. Recent high was up here at 73.19. We're in at 73.08. Get excited, folks. We're up 2 ticks. See, at least here on the micro, there's 20 orders sitting at 73.10. It's going down now, single digits. Up 1 tick. And then we got a little bit of movement. Oh, we did. Never mind. Exciting action here, folks. Natural gas. NG. So copper. Continue to move downward. 6 ticks. But crude, we're up 5 ticks on it now. See here, it's nearing the top of this prior move. Really wish I had gone with the regular size contract now. I'll be up $50 instead of 10. Pop back a tick. Pop back big. Well, the regular contract did. This contract didn't. Thank you. Pulling back. Setting as a short signal. Oh, wow, look at gold. So gold's the star of the night. Look at this. Yeah, sent this buy signal here. Came up almost 4 points. Sent this short signal here. And it's come down a point and a half so far. Almost 2 points. Both of those have been great profitable signals. Still kind of sideways here now on crude. It's up 4 ticks. So if I go under the regular size contract, I'll be up $40 instead of $8. But pulling back. There, pop back up. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Nice little crowd tonight. Seeing the numbers here on the restream. Boring night, folks. I'm sorry I can't make this more entertaining. I am currently in a trade. I'm up 3 ticks, but I only went in with 2 micros, so it's only $6. There's like no volume anywhere, or very little volume. There's very little movement. So I'm just sticking to micros for now. But either way, I do thank you for joining me. And as usual, if you're here from YouTube, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't and you feel like it. Also, remember that If you're looking to do an eval to get funded, earn the trade's running a sale and all every level of Gauntlet Mini until the end of the year. 50% off. Link is down below in the show notes. Also, feel free to say hello in the chat or make any comments or questions. Everyone's quiet right now, just making things even more boring as we just watch everything go sideways slowly, very, very slowly. Crude's down to its SMA line. See if it continues to pop up. I could exit this trade now, be a profitable trade on my stats. Oh, it's popped back up to 5 ticks. I'm not sure we're going to get much more out of it. It's up 6 ticks now. It's high of this previous move. Back here. 73.18. We're at 73.12. Back to being up 4 ticks. Kappa. So let's see. This how much did this move do? 438.40 down to 438 even. So only moved 8 ticks. It's $100. Not bad. Could have scalped that. Coming up on the 10 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Oh, there's a nice little couple ticks up on crude. We are in a crude trade for only 2 micros. Nothing exciting here yet. Love to see it go up just a few more ticks. I've taken 2 losses on micro NASDAQ so far this evening.